Hi, you're at here at the pond for Jersey Model Tug Association, and thank you to everybody who follows us on our Facebook group. One post that seems to be quite popular at the moment is our recently launched rescue craft, and quite a few people have been asking how we made it and asking for build plans and kind of videos of what it's all about. So that's what we're going to do quickly today. Um, she is made up from lots of research on YouTube and the internet and having a look at other people's designs, and fundamentally that's we got the idea off a video on YouTube. We'll put it down in the comments below, the link to that, so you can watch it as well. The main core of the rescue craft is soil pipe, 110 millimeters, cut at a 22.5 degree angle, rotated and then glued or welded together at a 45 degree angle. In the original video, you'll see that they used wire to strengthen the joint. We've used aluminium rivets with aluminium plates inside. On the ends here, we in the original one, they've used a bit of this pipe, flattened it and welded it to the end. What we've done is 3D printed some attachments here for GoPros, because we like to film, as you know, and these end caps actually come off. I don't know if you can see inside there. Just allows us to inspect whether or not it's watertight still, or maybe in future we can put some equipment inside. There's quite a lot of volume in there. So far it's been completely dry for us. Up at the front here, you'll see again we've just 3D printed some end caps with some GoPro mounts for our filming, some clips along the side that allows us to plug in our other cameras, so that we don't have to bring it back and swap the batteries. On the front we've got some fendering, some D profile here, and some other fendering, which is just a timing or a fan belt, which we've stuck on, and we're looking to that just adds a little bit more grip. What else can I tell you? So into the main core of the craft here is 32 millimeter internal diameter waste pipe for a kitchen. And here is some aluminium sandwich board, old road signs, anything like that, made up of this sandwich board, which is really weather resistant. It's lightweight, it's strong, and it adds a bit of rigidity to the rest of the structure. Some fendering, so that when you you rescue something, you don't get that. You know, it protects the craft, protects the casualty vessel, and is yeah, it's not going to cause anybody any damage. And of course, our trusty fellow G.I. Joe here, which is purely for decoration. He's part of the club and just wants to be part of the action. Underneath, what we have done is 3D printed some GoPro mounts, and these hold the thrusters. Very easy to attach and detach. We can leave this whole frame outside. It's just a bit of pipe. We don't worry about it too much. All the internals in the electronics, that's a bit that's where all the expense is, and the bit we want to protect. And they all live in this box here. So this is just an outdoor electrical box, on-off switch. Again, GoPro mounts. Here we have a mount for a DJI Osmo Nano, which allows you to continuously charge it. Well, that's what all these clips are for. So you don't need to bring it in at all for changing the batteries. So everything is encased within this electrical box. So we have two 12-volt lead batteries. I think they're used in emergency lighting usually. £22, something like that. I think 20 quid, something along those lines for each one. So in series, 24 volts. Both the thruster units live inside here. We have a charging port for the cameras, so we just run a wire, comes outside. There's also a voltmeter in there, two 60 amp bidirectional ESCs, and then down here we have a 6-channel. I mean, you could use a 2-channel or any channel, whatever you need, minimum of 2 channels. Receiver, we're using FlySky. You need to remember to cut one of the central control wires for one of the ESCs, otherwise the ESCs are fighting with the back to the receiver. So if you just cut one of the middle wires, then it should all work perfectly well. Setting it up is relatively easy. We just disconnect this central brake when we're transporting, just in case. And there. So if I switch it on the front now, you can see the voltage appear. I'm just going to turn that off for now. And putting it together is really simple. You prick up the control box, you take out your thrusters, so green to green, so it's helpful that we've got this coloured, and the clip down here is coloured, and they just go down the side here underneath. Don't need to do anything with that for the time being. Take out the port side one and bring that down to the port side, and then you put your cables back in to the little slots and then close up the lid, put the clips down. Now, we're not doing it today, but there's another hole here for the wiring for the camera if we needed it. And now you can simply, it's quite heavy, so it sits in there anyway. And now all we do is come to underneath. You see your thruster just literally clips in to the mount on that side. Same on the other side. Done. That's it. Ready to go. So we're using a simple FlySky FS i6X. You can use multiple models on here, so we've got some tugs and other things, but you can see we're set up to Rescue 1. Switch on at the box, see that the LED lights are on, get our confirmation from the ESCs that they've now connected, and it is really simple to drive. It is independent either side, forwards, backwards, and same for the other side. And it's a case of just tank steer, basically, left and right, backwards and forwards. Really maneuverable, really easy. The batteries will last all day long, loads of capacity. If you didn't want to use the lead acid battery route, you could quite easily use 2 6S LiPos or something along those lines. So yeah, that's it basically. That's our craft. Oh, quick one. Yeah, the cameras do transmit back to, so you can see this one's on, back to our phone, and then so there we can see everything that's the craft or the rescue craft can see when it's out on the water. Hope you found that useful. Got any more questions? Drop the comments in the below and keep following us and liking our content. Thank you.